Yeah, well, someone says that we are all gods in our own world. Somebody who identifies with that even more as it's a pseudonym. Dotty, the deity, a dynamic and highly creative songwriter, will be here to perform, and of course we'll be talking to him. Dotty.
Francis Atella, the 28-year-old singer, songwriter, businessman, and farmer whose interest in music started all the way from church. He's been singing for over 11 years now, and of course he has become the wedding singer of high reputes. You have a wedding coming up? Yeah, you're probably gonna have this guy sing a love song or two. We'll be having a conversation with him very, very soon. Yay!
Oh.
It's Friday.
Yeah, it's today the last Friday.
No, I don't know if is it? Check your calendar.
Sure,
Check it. It's not. It's
30 days or
Wait,
something.
Why are you looking for the last Friday?
Let me confirm.
I think the last Friday is...
This is
Are
not
you
fair.
looking for payday so fast?
This no, it is not fair, man. This is not fair.
Okay. There's
There's
still
one more.
31st is still the last Friday.
Yeah.
You know, May, mid-year, it gets into June and all of that. And 2034, one that, what came to my mind yesterday, by the way, something on Friday, I don't know if you heard about it, it was NNPC. I actually even buy from that filling station.
Oh, okay.
NNPC on Friday was up in flames last night.
Wow.
Serious, very, very serious.
Wow.
It was, I think they said the tanker was about to offload. And it went up in flames and even the building by the side. So I don't know the update on that. I will check it out. But it was late at night because I saw some videos, you know. So that one was worrying. Hopefully, not everybody, you know, will get updates on that and let you know in subsequent bulletins. But the one that really moosed me yesterday, like I was moosed, was the speedy reading of a first and second reading of changing something to change the national anthem back to what it was before. And I asked the same question that many people were asking: Is that why we are here?
Wow.
You know,
Okay,
and I'm wondering.
I like the present national anthem. I like the wordings. They feel like a prayer. And I believe that was how it was written. And the truth is, I think having something on the lips of our children every morning to pray for the nation is something important. So if they want to change it or make any changes, I would love to see changes that help us move into a more modern era with the anthem.
Should
Maybe
Davido
modernize it,
who should they give
not
the
go
contract?
back or revert to the old one. So
Who
if you're
should they-
making any changes, you
Who
move
should
forward,
who
not
would
back.
you suggest they give the contract to?
Which
Portable.
contract? Why is it about?
No, not to rewrite the national anthem.
You write the,
Portable.
there have been some powerful anthem
Or Arya
artists here,
Star.
people like Timida Kolo,
Thames.
Oh,
Actually,
they've
Timida
sung
Kolo.
some amazing songs for Nigeria. I don't know.
But
T.Y.
yeah,
Bello.
I think
T.Y. Bello, give them, let them do a collabo.
my point is that why is that like it was speedy results as far as the first and second reading, and I was wondering, national, I don't know. There's
There are
a
a
lot
lot of other things.
There's a lot. We're getting to the first year of this administration, and of course there have been gains, there have been losses. We're trying to, okay, hey, look, what can we do? How can we get better? We've seen the dollar fall. That means it's possible. It's not like the dollar must always rise.
Yeah.
So that means if we do the right things, I mean, by the end of next month, hopefully,
God,
we'll not be importing fuel. That's big.
Huge.
That's big. And I'm thinking about the economic ramifications of that particular when it happens. And then we now start thinking of exporting fuel, as it were. Fuel, not just the product, or fuel. That is big. You know, I'm thinking of all those kind of things. And then...
So the truth is, it's going to be a new era. We already have Gen Alpha, right? If Gen Alpha
is from what age?
I think from 2014, 2014, yeah, 2013. Till now is Gen Alpha.
Okay.
So if they are going to grow up with the new anthem, it might as well be. Now, I don't know. I'm just saying there are a lot of great things happening. it would be really tough for us to learn a new anthem now at our ages.
Well, why do you
But we'll
need?
struggle.
Why do you need?
Because
Is there
everybody has to
need?
feel they are doing something. Don't you get it?
Wow.
You want the opportunity for the pushing for it. Once they're pushing $1. Some people are there, they're not doing anything.
What do you need?
Let's not be as if they're not doing anything. So let's change the national
I'm trying to understand,
It's
like,
culture.
in what way?
It's culture. It's
What's
like
the culture?
adding some,
And I
making a
think
mark.
so. The same thing,
Culture.
right? If you're talking about changing the national anthem and you're thinking of reverting back, instead of looking at the things as they are now and creating something that literally creates hope for the future, you are now going back. So it just is that the
So that's the question.
that the movement of the
No, we're not moving backward. Backward never.
But I've spoken to somebody and I've spoken about I've savored anthems and I've listened to quite a number of anthems. I've seen anthems and I found out that, like you mentioned, we have one of the best worded anthems when it comes to the concept of hope. It's all about fight, boom, war. Yeah, you listen to the anthem. Have you gone to the second, the third stanza? Wonderful anthem, by the way. I think that was the first anthem other than Nigerian anthem that I learned.
Yeah.
Lovely anthem. Especially our second stanza.
I want to really
That is
know
something else.
why, like why whoever suggested it actually thought it was necessary.
So if it's past second, reverting. Let's see how the weather is going to treat us this fine Friday.
Good morning. The news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Messi Kano. Governor of Kano State, Abba Yusuf, has announced the restoration of Mohammed Sanusi II as the Emir of Kano. This development comes following his assent to the bill abrogating the 5 Kano Emirates. Governor Yusuf also issued a 48-hour notice to depose the emirs to vacate the royal palaces. TVC News senior reporter Ibrahim Issa has more.
It's a new dawn in the affairs of the Kano Emirate Council as the State House of Assembly repealed the Kano Emirate Council Law 2019, dissolving the Bichi, Gaya, Karai and Rano Emirates. All offices created under the repealed law have now been dissolved, and district heads appointed or elevated under the previous legislation are to revert to their former positions. 13 members of the All Progressives Congress APC at the House of Assembly staged a walkout expressing their displeasure over the passage.
People should be given the chance to speak and see whether they like it or not. And most of us are from the rural areas, and we felt what happened earlier, has brought development to our rural areas. So essentially, when we thought there were going to be level playing ground.
Hours after the passage, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Yusuf Palgori, submits the bill to Governor Abba II as the Emir of Kano.
Guided by the provisions of the Kano State Chiefs and Emirs appointment Council Referral Law 2024 with full support of the kingmakers. I have approved the reappointment of Malang Sunusi Lami
Already, Emir Aminu Bayero and his Bichi counterpart Nasiru Bayero had travelled out of the state. But the government has also ordered the 5 emirs to vacate their offices and return all official belongings to the Deputy Governor of Kano, Aminu Abdulsalam, who doubles as Commissioner of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. Ibrahim Isa, TVC News, Kano.
And then to the rest of Africa, Mohamed Derby has been sworn in as president of Chad after the elections earlier this month. His main rival, Success Masra, who contested the election results, resigned from his post as prime minister on Wednesday. In his first presidential address, President Derby said his government will focus on boosting Chad's agricultural and farming sectors and investing in education, access to water and healthcare. Chad is seen by the US and France as one of the last remaining stable allies in the Sahel region, following military coups in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger in recent years. The ruling juntas in all 3 nations have expelled French forces and turned to Russia's mercenary units for security assistance instead. And that's the news for this hour. We'll take a very short recess. Stay with us. Friday is just getting started.
So, have you ever wondered what happens behind the curtains of a man's mind? Or perhaps you're one of those who wonder what men talk about when they gather. Well, here goes. Imagine what it takes to put together the perfect cocktail. Or maybe mocktail. We need a bit of sports, a sprinkling of current affairs, some very deep topical issues, and last but not the least, a healthy dose of grumbling of those we love to hate. And yes, you guessed it.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
In The Witcher, that's the 4th iteration of that particular cult classic, as it were. I didn't enjoy the previous ones, but I'm looking forward to enjoying this one
Mike. It wasn't that bad.
How did you enjoy the previous one?
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Yeah, but I'm trying to see a different take to it because I'm trying to see that what difference. It started off very well. It's a cult classic from the games. We love The Witcher, but it's a problem. You've seen some seasons where they start off so well, and then it's like pushing it up, and then with what is happening, there's also talk of bringing Henry Cavill back. So it was just back and forth. But whichever way,
Cavill has been having his ups and downs in Hollywood. We're not really sure where he's leaning now. I think he was trying not to be boxed into the Superman, you know, box, and then at a point he was trying to delve into other things, but he didn't really, according to interviews, he didn't really have a fun time on this set of The Witcher. So them bringing in Liam Hemsworth now is maybe a younger face, a different perspective. It's from the gaming community. So the gamers have expectations. Even with every new game that they bring out, they make changes. So it's to be expected that a fresh look, a fresh view on things will come about. I don't think they will revert back to...
Yeah.
I don't think they will revert back.
It was just something that was just up there because it's not like he was originally planned that way, but I think the reception and all of that makes you change all of that. And I love how these people do it sometimes when reception makes you move. Okay, but originally, what was in your mind?
Yeah.
You know, how was that? So yeah, looking forward to it.
Shift your mindset.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
So you know Liam was in the Mockingbird. What's that trilogy again that they did? Forever in Your Favor. What's that trilogy? Oh, it's gone.
It will come. No.
Mockingjay.
It'll come.
Push it.
What is? It's
It'll
gone.
come.
It'll come eventually. But he did quite well there, and he also has a crazy following online.
Hunger Games, you mean?
Hunger Games. Oh, thank you. The Hunger Games. So that's where he got his fame from mostly. And then being the brother of Chris Hemsworth helps, you know. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
But, let's see what he can do.
Talking about Chris Hemsworth, there was this behind the scene of himself and Anya Taylor-Joy for Mad Max Furiosa, which is out, I think, is this weekend. Yeah. Mad Max Furiosa is out. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Okay, we have something else here. Yeah? All right. Sweet Tooth. That's the 6th season, I think. Titi, you're in finals.
I can't take just a child with horns on it. I don't know. I can't.
You can't come here. Okay, let's take a look at the trailer.
I know it's beautifully made, produced, everything, but it's just a kid with horns. I can't.
Let's see it.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results. So
my 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show. I can go. I can. That's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, Fadala.
Ladies and gentlemen, #1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for #1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert, and a bit of, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference?
There's a difference.
You're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, the empowerment for me.
Sex can make a relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they're for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready?
I think she said she wants to sit now.
I will try. I just can't.
But look at the ratings here. 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is quite something. 7.7% on IMDb.
Yeah.
I would recommend myself to go watch it.
Yeah. Well, you could see from the trailer the level of production, the amount of money that they've invested in. And when they say third and final like that, that means they're going to put all
into it. Yeah.
Season. Yeah.
There's
some stories you can't drag too long.
Yeah, true. And I love the fact that they actually see that and they're actually trying to wrap it up. Yeah. But I feel it's one of those stories that will still find a way of coming around, maybe in a few years' time, to be very honest.
Maybe a spin-off.
Yeah, maybe a spin-off, or maybe they'll take us back to when it all began and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a comic book series turned into this, so I think I mean, I've not seen it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I will see it, yeah.
All right.
So a classic
Yeah,
From back in the day.
Back in the day, I'm thinking of Charlie.
Yeah.
Which other one again now? The Candyman. I don't know. Remember Candyman? If you call Candyman, how many times? Thrice. If you call Candyman thrice. So Candyman had Yahya Abdul-Mateen II on that one, and I really enjoyed that Candyman. It was some spooky kind of horror, but this one is comedy and horror.
Yeah.
And we have the beautiful Jenna Ortega in this one, Wednesday making this one, and some other Michael Keaton is also here.
Oh.
So when I saw the trailer, I was blown because, of course, this is a 1988 movie, an old classic, and this is the sequel, right? Beetlejuice. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Be warned.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's
I
all
can
we can
but
take.
I choose to stay.
Close the show, Father.
Ladies and gentlemen, #1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for #1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym though, you're getting fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer,
you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make a relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy.
Very
nostalgic.
I don't know. No? Nostalgic came to me, but that's not the word. Why? Catherine O'Hara is here. If you know Catherine O'Hara, Kevin's mother in Home Alone.
Yes.
That's Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah.
Then you also have Michael Keaton. Then you have Monica Bellucci. Monica Bellucci was in The Matrix. She was Persephone, the wife of, was it Persephone? But then she also played Mary in Passion of the Christ. I've always loved that Italian actress. So
powerful actress.
Powerful actress. Yeah. And then, of course, you have the beautiful Jenna Ortega, who is the new icon when it comes to anything horror.
We know that Ryder is in there.
So because of all of that, this is what, and then it's horror comedy. So I'm really looking forward to Beetlejuice. I'm looking forward to this one.
So what? I think it's a. I mean, it takes me back hearing the name alone, Beetlejuice. I remember growing up, and I know my sister used to use it to haunt me some weird way and all of that. So I don't remember most of it. I don't think I even watched it, to be honest. But I know it. I know that song.
Yeah.
It's very, like, it brings back a lot of memories. I'm sure maybe I watched it, maybe I just forgot about it. I know. But then again, I'll definitely see this one.
Yeah.
I'll definitely see it. It looks fun.
So they've sort of stuck to the theme in the best way possible, brought in a lot of CGI as well, brought it to 2024, and called it 2024 AD. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, I remember Beetlejuice too. Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
So there'll be a third one, that's what I think.
Yeah, well, maybe.
There will be, because it has to complete it. Beetlejuice. Where is he? Eddie Murphy, of course. The first one was a teaser trailer, but this time it's the full trailer for Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. And this is
Foley. Foley.
Axel
when you
F
hear
now.
Foley.
I know now, but it's short from his F.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past 3 years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company, not just in Nigeria, but throughout continental Africa, to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
So, have you ever
wanted to say so? I don't think so.
I think they are.
No,
it's a harder sell.
It's business.
I don't think it's a
sell.
which one? The new one?
Newer ideas are a harder sell.
Of course, they're going to. It's business, and I feel it's just a way of trapping. I mean, it's nostalgia plus everything. So they know if I'm bringing it back, everybody will be excited to see what's new infusion they actually like to put to it. Yeah. And of course, you need to also understand that Eddie Murphy is also an actor that's been there over the years. So of course, bringing him that in a story he can connect to, the delivery fused with this time would definitely be mind-blowing. So,
I agree with that strongly. I mean, look at when you think of Michael Keaton, Catherine O'Hara, and you think of Jenny Ortega. So it's
the fusion of then and now.
The other one Michael Keaton did was the Batman. He came back as Batman in one of the
in Flash
movie,
in Flash,
and that was very nostalgic too.
That starred Ezra Dem.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller, that's them. All right, but let's know which of these trailers ticked you the most, right? my producer says that them is demonically possessed with legion. But hey, come on, let's know which one in the comments. We'll be back after this recess.
So, have you ever wondered what happens behind the curtains of a man's mind? Or perhaps you're one of those who wonder what men talk about when they gather. Well, here goes. Imagine what it takes to put together the perfect cocktail. Or maybe mocktail. We need a bit of sports, a sprinkling of current affairs, some very deep topical issues, and last but not the least, a healthy dose of grumbling of those we love to hate. And yes, you guessed it, women. So, if you catch the drift, then you're onto something. We will provide you with the right insights into most of your curiosities, right here within this beautiful cocktail we call the Black Table.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
It's gonna be good. Thank you and welcome into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen on this beautiful Friday morning. And I love what I'm seeing here because, I mean, it's a weekend, so you have time to literally prep everything you need to make this amazing dish. And for the very first time on Wake Up Nigeria, we have with us Chef Gloria. How you doing, Chef?
I'm good.
Are you cold? Like warm you up. Do you need to be warm? Okay, so tell me, Chef Gloria, I mean, I love the array here. It's really colorful, definitely telling us that it's going to be a really flavorful dish for today. What are we making this morning?
Tropical rice.
Tropical rice, okay. And what do we need to make tropical rice?
So we need a pineapple, which is the major ingredient for the tropical rice.
Okay.
We have the basmati rice. We have crab. We have our bell peppers.
All right.
We have our coconut flakes. We have our ginger garlic. We have the seasoning cube. We have the salt. We have the coconut milk. We have the shrimps and the prawns. We have the carrots.
I mean, and we have our bell peppers in their wondrous colors. Yeah. And we have that. What's that? What's
parsley leaf.
Okay, that's parsley. Of course, we have some sliced onions. So tell me, what do we need? Like, what is the... Okay, before I get into that, you said this is prawns and shrimps?
Yeah.
So they look processed. So what has been done here?
I marinated it.
Okay, what did you marinate with?
Yeah, I have the oregano. We have the chili pepper, sweet chili pepper. We have the basil leaves.
So mostly herbs, right? So
I use more herbs.
I mean, because it's shrimp, so we still want to leave that taste and, I mean, a seafood taste there. So we want to overcloud it. Amazing. So tell me, what's the process when we want to make our tropical rice? What's the process? How do we start? Is this coconut
flakes?
This is coconut flakes, really?
Yeah.
So we have that in as well?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's definitely going to be a bowl. And so tell me, where do we start? What's the first thing we do? And then what's the process going forward?
So first of all, I'm going to parboil the rice.
Okay.
While I'm doing that, my pineapple, I'm going to cut it into equal halves.
Okay.
So
are we going to be serving it in the pineapple?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, because I'm going to have one part for the puree and the other part will dice it for sauteing.
For sauteing as well.
For the tropical rice.
All right. So after doing that, what do we do next?
Then we start, then I saute the shrimps and the prawn.
Okay.
Then after that, the cooking process
starts. So what is the cooking process? So we put, of course, our pots on fire.
On fire, your vegetable oil, your onion, your ginger and garlic, then the carrots, then we have the coconut flakes and the coconut powder. Then
so
we
that
stir.
powder, we're going to mix the powder in water?
No, we're going to pour it there to stir.
To stir with everything in there already?
Yes,
okay.
to saute there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after the carrots, what goes in next?
So the next, we had the parboiled rice.
Parboiled rice.
Then after that, the saute shrimps. Then we have our bell pepper and the diced coconut, the diced pineapple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we all mix everything together and our meal is actually ready. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to take such long time. Is it going to take a time? Like, give or take, how many minutes does it take to put the dish together?
At most, let's say 30 minutes.
At most 30 minutes. Okay,
yes.
Amazing. I think the major work here will be the preparation. But once all the vegetables and everything are prepared, cooking would definitely be really straight up. So just in case you want to actually pen down these ingredients and try this amazing, delicious recipe, definitely we have the ingredients right there on the screen for you. And for our tropical rice, the ingredients we need, of course, we have some basmati rice, we have vegetable oil, we have prawns, we have calamari, we have coconut powder, we have coconut flakes, we have bell peppers, black peppers, oyster sauce, we have pineapple puree and diced, we have green peas, we have sweet corn, onions, ginger, garlic, carrots, salt, and seasoning cubes. Amazing. So I didn't see, where's our oyster sauce? I didn't see it here.
No, I took off the oyster sauce.
Oyster sauce, okay.
Yes, because the coconut is going to overshadow the oyster sauce.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's no need for that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is tropical, and we really need that tropical. I mean, I love cooking because, I mean, the art of cooking is amazing because you can literally, who would actually think that pineapple would actually go well in rice, right? But then again, here we have it and all of that. So amazing. So we're using coconut powder and as coconut milk, right? And but we're not using any fresh coconut?
No.
For this particular one? No. Amazing. So tell me about you, Chef Gloria. How long have you been in this game of cooking?
Yeah, I've been cooking for the past, since I was 15.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you knew this is what you wanted to do?
Yes.
Okay, and now do you run like an outfit or something?
Yes, I have my own kitchen.
Okay, you have your own kitchen. What do you do? Tell me.
Yeah, I cater for events.
Okay.
Yes, I do indoors and outdoor catering services.
Catering services. All right, amazing. I mean, Chef Gloria here is definitely, she's well-versed in the art of cooking. I mean, since 15. That's a long time to have been cooking. So, yeah, definitely this meal is going to be a blast. Okay, so now what do we have to do right now? What do you want to start doing?
So I want to parboil the rice.
Okay.
While the rice is on the fire,
All right.
I start with the pineapple.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so let's start with the pineapple. Do you need a chopping board for that? You probably need a knife as well. To boil the rice, we have some water there, so maybe put the rice in the pan so that can literally start going. Let's get the chopping board for the pineapple so that we can start with that as well. So yeah, there you go. Let's create some space here. Well, I mean, most of the work is done, so yeah. I mean, it's going to be an interesting cooking session altogether. And yeah, that's it. We have it here. So now I think we have something interesting. We'll probably going on a break. And okay, we're not going on a break. We actually want to start slicing this. So let's have this here. Okay. So in case you missed the ingredients for our tropical rice, you have it there on your screen as well. So you can start slicing that. And we have basmati rice, we have vegetable oil, we have prawns, we have calamari, we have coconut powder, we have coconut flakes, bell peppers, black peppers, oyster sauce, which we actually took out, pineapple puree and diced pineapple, green peas, sweet corn, onions, ginger and garlic, carrots, salt, seasoning cubes. Yes, so there you have it. So I need to move out, so just do everything you're doing here. Yes. Oh, we actually have to go on a quick break. We have to go on a quick break, and when we come back, I'm sure we would have definitely gone reasonably far in making the meal today. We'll be right back.
The show starts in 3, 2, and...
We're here again on your screens this beautiful morning doing what we do best.
Three Bayer Leverkusen 0. Good morning and welcome to the beautiful game. My name is Mike Messi Kano. It's been a whole interesting week of football. The EPL, of course, ended last weekend, and on Wednesday it was the Europa League final, and this weekend, of course, the end of La Liga and all of that. But something happens. We're not just going to have a 2-month break as normally as it will be, because the Euros and the Copa America are coming up this particular summer. It's just about less than 5 weeks, about 4 weeks plus to the start of Euro 2024, which will be happening in Germany. Germany are hosting Euro 2024, so that will be quite something. The German Bundesliga is over. What is left for the German Bundesliga is for Bayer Leverkusen and Kaiserslautern in the DFP Pokal final. Now, it was quite, for me, I really wanted Xabi Alonso to go ahead and go a full season in all competitions unbeaten. He's gone a full season in the German Bundesliga unbeaten, and it would have made for a fairy tale to go a whole 53 matches. That is all that it would have taken. It was 51 before that match against Atalanta. One more match, and that would have been the one against Kaiserslautern. If they had won that one, it would be a treble and a full season unbeaten. It has never been done in all competitions, and I was really looking forward to that. But they were stunned in that particular final. Bayer Leverkusen looked like they didn't just come to the party. It was really, really, really quite disappointing if you're a Bayer Leverkusen fan there, or if you are just someone who was interested in that particular team. So, yeah. Now, moving on from that, let's talk about the Spanish La Liga as it comes to a close this weekend with, you know, quite a number of matches that will be happening in the Spanish La Liga. Now, some people will say they are quite inconsequential, but Real Madrid are champions. Rivals Barcelona, Girona, and Atletico Madrid follow in UEFA Champions League places, while Cadiz, Granada, and Almeria are already relegated. Let's take a listen.
Who they bought from Borussia Dortmund was all Madrid needed.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results. So
my 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Yeah, that's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, Atella.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym though, you're getting fat.
Cricket.
She says she does show dancing to empower women.
What's the difference?
There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, the empowerment for me.
Sex can make a relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You scissors. What is it?
That woman.
Bam! Bam! Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's catch up now.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. TVC Entertainment for Pure Entertainment.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Well, let's see. Hopefully something can happen against Manchester City in the FA Cup final this weekend. Moving on from that, West Ham have appointed Julian Lopetegui as their head coach. The 57-year-old Spaniard, who agreed a deal with the Hammers earlier this month, succeeds David Moyes and joins on a 2-year deal with the option for a third. Lopetegui has been out of a managerial role since he left Wolves in August. Okay. Yeah, Julian Lopetegui, remember him from Sevilla and his very short stint in Real Madrid. I don't know if he even finally got to Real Madrid because it was national team, and then that was all, you know.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Okay, that's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, Fadala.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Check it out.
Another.
So Roberto De Zerbi has left Brighton, so Brighton will be looking for a new manager. Of course, Liverpool now already have a new manager. Arne Slot will be resuming on the 1st of June to take on Liverpool as their new manager. There is also Pochettino. Now, that was a shocker. Pochettino being, well, I will not say sacked. The official statement says the relationship ended via mutual consent. But as it were, it would seem like a sack. And then there is talk about different coaches. Now, they put out their criterion, or the criteria for a new coach, and they put out somebody who's younger, who's forward-thinking, somebody who also wants to invest in young players, and at the same time, compete with Manchester City. How is that possible? Manchester City, now young players that they use, they play. How you want to compete with them with young players? You know, there's a bit of a paradox or an irony in there. But let's see how all of that would happen. Now, if Pochettino has gone, Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp has gone. So, I mean, it looks like Atella is the only person from this season who will be left to challenge with Pep Guardiola, as it were. So, let's see all of that. Tegwolo is also said to, you know, it depends. It doesn't even depend. I think that talking about the Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the owners of Manchester United, that's talking about the Ineos group, have already apparently or reportedly decided on a new coach already. So, whatever happens at the FA Cup final, it seems that Tegwolo would still be leaving Manchester United. So we'll see how all of that plays out. There is also talk about relegated Burnley. That's Vincent Kompany moving to Bayern Munich. Now, that was a shocker. Like, how on earth, how does that happen? How does that play into all of that? I mean, they could have stayed back in EPL. So, yes, they came up, they were promoted in the championship, won the championship and all of that. Cool, great one. I mean, from there, it will not be a bad idea believing in a young manager because everybody wants to go young these days. But Burnley were relegated, and, you know, I think there's something... look, to be truthful, man, with every time when he had a top team in a league where he could compete, Burnley played very beautiful football. But then when he went to Premiership, that was a league above them, and they could not compete. So it's not like it just might be bad. The Burnley to the company to Bayern Munich, you know, story or rumor, as it were. So kudos to all of them, to Bayern Munich, and of course Vincent Kompany. Bayern Munich have been very, very, very. They've shown a gross ineptitude when it comes to dealing with coaches. I mean, considering from the time when Oliver Kahn and Hasan Salihamidzic, who worked as the CEO and I think director of football, when they sacked Julian Nagelsmann. It now shows that it seems like it was personal, considering that Bayern also went back to try to get Nagelsmann, and even went as far as talking to Tuchel to stay back. Tuchel wanted a longer contract than the one that was given to him, so that he can have some sort of security, and they were not unable to give that, and that is why those particular talks broke down. Of course, Ralf Rangnick already apparently said no to them, you know, and then before then there was also Hansi Flick. So quite disappointed that Bayern could have come to this particular point in time, but hey, come on. When talking about coaches now, we just ran up with a big shout out and congratulations to Gasperini for picking up his first major trophy in 30 years of managing football. The 61-year-old coach, of course, is a coach of Atalanta, and he defeated Leverkusen in the Europa League final. Let's go check out. There's a lovely, lovely aroma coming from the kitchen. I'm much more interested in that, but yeah, that's Ademola Lookman and his dad, his family all celebrating with him. He is the man, a hat-trick. The first time a Nigerian and an African is scoring a hat-trick in the Europa League final. Kudos, Ademola Lookman. All right, so the aroma in the kitchen is actually been distracting me. This last part of this news, I don't know what I've been doing, because that thing is very scenting, very well. See, I don't even know what I'm saying now, man. Let's head to the kitchen and see what beauty is being put together right there. Quite a large platter I can see there.
Welcome back into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. I'm still here with Chef Gloria, and it's definitely, it does really smell good in here. Chef, tell me, where are we and what are we doing right now?
Yeah, I'm sauteing the prawns and the shrimp.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and how's that going?
That's going fine.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, and that we're doing that with vegetable oil. Did we put any oil at all?
Yeah, vegetable oil.
A little vegetable oil.
Yeah.
Amazing. And in case you're just joining us, we're making tropical rice, and right now we have all of this right here, but then again, we have the menu on the screen in case you want to put it down. Try it at home. We have basmati rice with vegetable oil, prawns, calamari, coconut powder, coconut flakes, bell peppers, black pepper, oyster sauce, which we took out, pineapple puree and diced pineapples, green peas, sweet corn, onions, ginger and garlic, carrots, salt, and of course, lastly, we have seasoning cubes. And before, we literally had our pineapple here whole, but right now, as you can see, our pineapple has literally been cut in two, and the juice has been scooped out, and half of it has been diced, so we have the diced one right here on this place, and then the other, has gone for blending. This particular one here has been cleaned out, and this is going to serve as our plates for today. So the rice is literally going to be sitting in there when it is ready. This is one meal that's definitely really flavorful. I just imagine the burst of taste and flavors. We have some shrimp, some prawns, we have some crabs. I'm literally already salivating. And of course, just imagine the juice of that sweet, sweet pineapple and the flavor of the coconuts. We're using coconut milk here and some coconut flakes as well. The ginger, the garlic, and all of the vegetables out here. We have bell peppers, carrots, and all of that. It's definitely going to be amazing. So, Chef, tell me, so our pineapples that we have to use for this dish has to be ripe, right?
Yes.
And sweet. But what if you buy pineapple that is not sweet, that is sour? What will you do? Will you still use it like that, or you have to go and look for a pineapple that is sweet?
You just need to look for another sweet pineapple.
You have to look for a pineapple that is sweet, because, I mean, it can't work any other way. So we definitely want to do it in a season where pineapple is out there raining. Okay, amazing. We have our water here also boiling. And did we put some salt in there, or just parboiling, so no need?
Yeah, I'm going to pour the rice
in the hot water now, okay? So the basmati rice is going into the hot water, so it parboils. How long do we need that to boil for?
Yeah, it has to be al dente.
Okay.
So keep checking it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to add some salt in there.
All right. Okay, and of course, basmati rice, and it's parboiled, right? So it doesn't need to cook for so long.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, and we're definitely having a bowl right here in the kitchen, and it's an amazing day to make tropical fried rice. Okay, and that That's about it on this hour. It's the top of the hour. We have to prepare for the next hour. But yeah, I can assure you that everything in the kitchen is going as planned. Chef, I'm kind of worried about this coconut flakes. Is it going to get soft in the dish? Because it seems like it's pretty hard.
It's going to infuse into the rice.
Yeah, and it's not going to be difficult to chew is what I'm saying.
No,
it's
going to blend with the rice.
It looks really well dried and it's going to blend in with the rice.
Yeah.
So we probably have to put it in enough, like long enough
yes.
for it to get
because it's coming in first.
Coming in first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I actually love to see this whole process. So let's see how that goes. So I mean, it's the top of the hour. We definitely have to go on a quick break. But then again, there's still so much more happening right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And you don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The new Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Cream.
So, have you ever wondered what happens behind the curtains of a man's mind? Or perhaps you're one of those who wonder what men talk about when they gather. Well, here goes. Imagine what it takes to put together the perfect cocktail. Or maybe mocktail. We need a bit of sports, a sprinkling of current affairs, some very deep topical issues, and last but not the least, a healthy dose of grumbling of those we love to hate. And yes, you guessed it, women. So, if you catch the drift, then you're onto something. We will provide you with the right insights into most of your curiosities, right here within this beautiful cocktail we call the Black Table.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results. So
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Yeah, that's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, Father.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now.
Bandit related. Thanks to Zainab, by the way.
You have a warm drink to wake you up a little bit more, but we remain a feel-good breakfast show. It's all about the great vibes right here in the Wake Up Nigeria neighborhood. So if you enjoyed the first hour, the next 45 minutes is guaranteed to put a smile on your face.
Yeah, it was a wonderful hour, I must say. If you missed it, you missed quite a lot. You may have to go back on YouTube at TVC Entertainment to check out the first part of the show, because we had a whole lot. We had to talk about trailers, we had a beautiful game. We also had one or two discussions and all that, so it was quite an entertaining first half. But we ensure that the second half of this particular show is going to be one that will interest you.
And of course, being a Friday, it is game day. We will be having our games come up later on. Don't look so surprised, Mr. Kano, Games Master Extraordinaire.
Okay.
We are looking to you, sir.
What are you looking
for the game?
What are you looking? You can be looking at not CBC.
My name is Titilayo.
Mike Mesekeno is mine. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC if you want to interact with us, and of course to also get your tweets to be seen on all our social media platforms at TVC Entertainment _.
You can watch us from anywhere in the world. All you need is our mobile app. It's important for you to download it right now and forward it to other people. It's available to you on Google Play and on iOS.
The show is available on GOTV channel 16, and of course the ultra high frequency terrestrial band is 49 on StarTimes. It's channel 121.
Yeah. So still to come, we have Dotty the Deity, dynamic and highly creative songwriter, recording, performing artist, wielding his unique, strong and skilled vocals Now, he is definitely not scared to borrow the sound from the lost era of Nigerian music to create this fresh and timeless sound. We are going to be having a conversation with him, and he'll be performing as well.
We have Francis Atella, a singer, who will be here to perform, and also be talking to him on the show. He's been there, done that, been there quite a lot. We'll be having a discussion with him also.
Yeah, that's the wedding singer you see at every single wedding now. Yeah, he just walks in when the couple are doing their first dance.
That's lucrative, you know.
I'm telling you, there's always a wedding everywhere, every Saturday. Mike, do you want to train as a wedding singer and make some money?
Maybe a wedding dancer.
Wedding dancer?
Pre-wedding dancer.
Pre-wedding dancer, okay, all right.
I can't show you that kind of... It's pre-wedding, I didn't say wedding. Pre-wedding dancer.
Wow. I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. I don't know.
You, champion. Now give me the gigs. Let's take a look at what the weather will be like.
No matter the weather, having the right music starting your day is the way to go. And today we have on the couch with us Dotty the Deity. Now, he is a dynamic and highly creative songwriter and recording performing artist. Now, he's been wielding his unique, strong vocals, and he's not been afraid to borrow from the sound of the lost era of Nigerian music. What he's been doing is creating a very fresh and timeless sound, and apparently he's been inspired by the past. We're going to be talking to you right now. Dotty.
Right.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good morning. It's good to be here.
Okay, so those two words in one sentence, Dotty the... I don't know how to describe. Why would you name your stage, give yourself that stage name? Talk to us.
I can think of a couple reasons. First one, it rhymes. It's sweet. It rolls off the tongue nicely.
That's all.
That's first.
Ah, okay.
Now, secondly, Dotty is from my name, Ola Dotun. I'm a Yoruba boy. I'm
beautiful.
From Badon.
Okay.
And the deity is, because of the music that I make, is connects to the earth.
Okay.
You know, it's very, very traditional, very spiritual. You know, and I have my friends started calling me Irumole.
Okay.
Because I just have my ways, you know. So I thought that it made more sense to be the deity. So yes, it's Dotty.
So it is definitely very intriguing when I hear the name. I'm like, okay, what's up with this guy?
And when you hear the music also, you can understand why, especially if you see me perform live.
Let's talk about the music.
Right.
What do you classify your genre of music to be?
There's a lot of things that we can call it, because we are in a generation of fusing things. It's fusion, but you can say that the foundation of what I do is folk
music?
Traditional Yoruba music, but then you can call it the Afro soul, you know, so yeah. That's,
Afro soul.
Yeah.
So you must have some personalities or icons that you look up to.
Oh yeah, of course. There's a lot of names I could call now. There's Brimo, there's Lagbaja, there's Asha, there's Brimo, there's Asha.
I was watching an Asha performance.
Right.
And she always makes sure she brings in all the instruments in.
Yeah, of course.
Instrumentalists. And that, you have to have a certain level of knowledge of music before you can, you know, connect that deeply.
Right.
And not just have a producer give you some beats.
So live, there's a vibe, there's some kind of, I'm looking for the right word.
Energy?
Yeah, energy that comes from using live instruments, and it's something that I really enjoy. I mean, these people, I watch them, King Sunny Ade, how he traveled the world in the 90s and the late 80s, early 90s, going to as far as Japan, performing with a band as large as 50, 60 people. You know, it's really beautiful to see, and these are some of the things that I am trying to bring back, you know, and it's really beautiful to see.
You're trying.
Yeah.
But how has it been going?
Oh, it's been good. You know, last year, one of my songs broke out. I became like the biggest wedding song in Nigeria. You probably heard it. Oreke Lewa.
Oh, okay,
yes,
fantastic.
Yes. That's my song, you know, and I became very, very much on demand, you know. So yeah, I've been getting a lot.
That's what's on screen. I believe.
Yeah, that's the song on screen, you know, and I got more invites for performances. People come to my live shows. There's something we call the village meeting. So I was having that every month. It was live performances. People come for live shows, and it's been beautiful. We're having something like that soon, you know. So yeah, it's been wonderful.
I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving the energy. The name of the song you're supposed to perform today is what?
It's titled Big Shirt and Boxers.
Okay.
It's
you have something about is it alliteration or how do you?
Right.
Rhyming, yes.
Yeah, of course.
All right, say it one more time.
Big Shirt and Boxers.
Big Shirts and Boxers.
Yeah.
You need to tell me about why you would name a song that. You need to break that down.
All right. Oh, so this is me singing about the coziness, the intimacy between lovers.
Okay.
So imagine the lady comes to spend the weekend at the man's house. You know, she'd naturally want to wear his clothes.
Oh,
you know,
wear his t-shirts.
His t-shirts, you know, his boxes, you know. So, right. So that's what that's about. So it's picture coziness, being in the same space, using my stuff, and being comfortable in my big shirt and boxes.
Speaking of being comfortable, you seem very comfortable doing things outside the box.
Yeah,
a lot of people have felt some pressure to make sure that they align with what is trending, what is in vogue. Have you ever been able to, you know, maybe just settle on?
I'd say one of the things that work for me is my stubbornness.
Oh, you're stubborn.
Yeah. I mean, if I believe in something, I believe that I should go for it. So yeah, I don't mind.
All right. And it seems to be working.
Yeah, of course.
And you're feeling the vibe, you're feeling the energy from your audience.
Right, it is. I mean, it's wonderful. I call my fan base, I call them my village people.
Wow.
You know why you talking?
All right.
Yeah,
so hopefully your village people are watching you right now.
Of course.
And they are rooting for you in the positive, always. Whenever we have village people, it usually goes the other way.
It goes the other way, but this
is
good people,
direction.
yeah.
All right, then. So our people, let's stand by. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, performing, we have Dotty the Deity.
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results. So
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Yeah, that's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, Father.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Check it out.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym though, you're getting fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer,
you're already almost naked.
You're already almost naked.
No, the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You scissors. What is it?
That woman.
Bam! Bam! Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's catch up now.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. Entertainment, Pure Entertainment.
All right, I spoke about getting into my new career, pre-wedding dancer. So I've seen somebody here who can give me the link to start that career. You understand? We can just be, when you are selling bread and you're walking on the road, you work with somebody that's selling a car. That's how it goes together. Atella is in the house. Francis Atella, 28-year-old singer, songwriter, businessman, and farmer. His interest in music started from a church choir. He's been singing for close to 11 years. He started singing professionally when he was signed to a record label, Squeeze, and since then, he has released hits upon hits. It is great to have you, Atella. You are welcome. Apart from being a reality TV star and all of that. But let's talk about the farming part and all of that. When did that come into the scene?
Well, I'm Tief from Benue State.
Okay.
So that kind of comes.
So there's land there that was waiting and all of that.
No, not land waiting. Okay. It's just a habit, right? It's a habit. And then I just started farming, not crops, livestock.
Okay, livestock.
It's a livestock.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I like that. What kind of livestock? Poultry?
Goats, rams. Just specifically goats and
I like
rams.
Asumo.
Yeah.
If I have that kind of farm, that farm will survive very well. That farm would survive, you know. But that is wonderful because, you know, having something to do, music, you've been in music for a very long time, so you've seen how it has gone. It's quite a competitive environment. Just this morning, I was listening to, I think it was Eva Lodi, and she was talking about how everybody knew her name and all of that, but she found that she couldn't even pay her rent.
Yeah.
She couldn't even get food to eat, even though everybody knew her name and all of that, and then she had to find something to do. You've been there for a long time. Your musical journey, how's it been? Talking to an upcomer, somebody wants to come into this journey and wants to start. What are those words that you can give to someone out there?
First of all, I think I am also very much still an upcomer.
Okay, yeah, definitely, okay.
However, it's always important to diversify, especially your finances. Yes, because the music may be selling now, but it may not for a very long time. Sometimes you may get gigs. There will be back-to-back gigs, and there are dry seasons, literal dry seasons, where you will not get gigs. And then whatever song you put out that was doing very well may not do very well.
Yeah.
So people will not even call you for shows. So what happens in those times when nobody's calling you for shows, when there's no inflow? You need to have something else that will help.
That would help.
Yeah, it's
wonderful
a simple business.
Wonderful. And with all you've done now, wedding singing, you're doing that quite a lot. Yeah. You mentioned that quite a lot is with Northerners. How is that? It's an industry now, right? It's an industry. Yeah. How is it going?
I love singing at weddings. Like, I really love singing at weddings. I'm someone who loves love, you know, and the expression of
it. Exactly.
Yes. And then when I'm singing at a wedding and I see just how beautiful it is,
making someone special, they even more special, and you know, it's something that comes. I mean, really? if all goes according to plan, it should be once in a lifetime, you know. But sometimes it happens more than.
If all goes according to plan.
Yeah. And I was asking you that time, well, what's the maximum number of weddings you've done in a day if you had to, you know, do
like
multiple gigs?
I've done 3 weddings.
That is quite something.
Yeah, it's stressful, but when it comes, you have to make it work.
Wonderful. And now you've diversified. You're into farming and all of that. Would you say, how do you see music now as a person? Because you know, people see music as an opportunity to blow, as it were, for you.
Yes.
I can see that it's more like a passion now. If the money wasn't coming, you would probably still be doing music because there's something by the side.
Yeah,
how is it exactly for you now? So, is it still something that, I'm looking at, if the money is not coming, I would stop it and maybe focus on business or something?
You see, the thing with us, especially in this generation now, is that a lot of us seek instant gratification. And that ultimately leads to a lot of worry, a lot of depression, a lot of things we don't want, you know, to be involved with. For me, music is more about sharing my gift than it is about finance.
Commercial part of it.
If I was, or if you are so focused on the end result, you know, and forgetting to enjoy the process and whatever comes with it, then your happiness or your fulfillment will be based on the result.
On the results, yeah.
So just take it one day at a time.
All right. So moving, you know, you've been there, you've done that. you have anything you're working on, the body of work, something your fans out there can look forward to? What's on the horizon for Atella?
I'm always working. I'm always working. Musically, I'm always working. But most recently, I put out a song, Whatever May Come. It's off my album, Love, Hate, and Other Things. So I put out a song.
Is the album out?
Yeah, the album is out.
Okay.
And then we did a movie company took the song.
Oh, as a
Love You
soundtrack.
Regardless, yes, for a movie. So it's nice.
I wanted to ask about this here.
Yeah.
As of when you started, it wasn't like the streaming has changed a lot.
Yes.
When it comes to how music is being consumed by people.
Absolutely.
Is it so? I said then, you'd have to be called for gigs and all that, but now people can stream and put out there, and then you looking at it now, back as it were now, for an artist now, is it easier now for you to push your music out with streaming and all of that, YouTube and all the rest, than how it was maybe when you were starting out? Because as I said then, it wasn't as it is now.
Wait, when you say as at then, you make it sound like I'm one OG.
You've been singing for almost a decade.
Yes.
So that's quite something. I understand.
I have.
I mean, I understand how yes, you want to, but you've been there. You've been there. I mean, we've seen you on our screens as you did so well on the show and all of that, and a lot of people got to love you and fall in love with what you do. So I understand you're trying to be modest and all of that.
I'm just being sincere.
Baba, you be small with Jija. Okay, but how for those coming up now? Is it easier now when you're streaming?
I think it is. However, I will speak exclusively about myself.
Okay.
I have found that most of my consumers are not even tech savvy. They are not even on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I have found. Most of them don't have access to Facebook, or rather will not sit on their phones all day.
Which demography is this? Are we talking about here now?
Yeah,
The elderly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, for you to appeal to them, that's quite something.
Because I have found myself singing at events where, like, this man is vibing to my song, and he's in there.
He's in there, yeah?
Going. I'm like, okay. And it happens quite a lot.
Often.
It happens quite a lot. There's this new song I dropped a couple of months ago, House of Bones. I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
So, after doing music for a while, I got to a place where, even though I try really hard not to focus on the end result, I try really hard not to focus on where I'm coming from or where I'm going to, I found myself in a place where I was actually in a dark space, And then the only way I could help myself out was through the same music.
The same music.
Yeah, so I wrote a song, House of Bones. And then as soon as I put the song out, the way people were vibing to the song, it's just great. That's all I can say.
We've all been at that place where we have those struggles and those hard points. And it's great that the same thing you did is what also got you out of it.
Yes.
So someone should listen to that song. Is it a kind of song that, to somebody who's going through that kind of situation, can they draw inspiration from that kind of song?
Oh my God, you should listen to House of Bones if you haven't. You should. It's, although the message to some may not be immediate, but if you really do listen, you'll get it.
All right, wonderful. It's been great talking to you, and I'm glad that as a farmer and as a businessman, there's other things you're doing now. So music is for the passion, and I love it when that happens. All right, so Atella is still in the house. We'll just take a very short time out now. We'll do something musical when we come back. Titi has been wanting to go. Titi feels like her original career should have been maybe the Queen of Diva or something. So maybe she's going to go head with Atella here, and let's see how they can score a musical note in her games. She announced that. We'll be back after this time out.
So, have you ever wondered what happens behind the curtains of a man's mind? Or perhaps you're one of those who wonder what men talk about when they gather. Well, here goes. Imagine what it takes to put together the perfect cocktail. Or maybe mocktail. We need a bit of sports, a sprinkling of current affairs, some very deep topical issues, and last but not the least, a healthy dose of grumbling of those we love to hate. And yes, you guessed it, women. So, if you catch the drift, then you're onto something. We will provide you with the right insights into most of your curiosities, right here within this beautiful cocktail we call
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not.
I've always been a fan of acapella. You know, one of my favorite acapella groups of all time has to be Pentatonics. Those guys. So we're going to make some classics here. But you see, I'm going to use a musical app now to help us. Yeah. Well, you give me an artist that you like, and then I will randomly give you a song from that artist. I'm going to do an acapella to that song. So you just give me the artist. I will search here randomly. Maybe I'll look for. Okay, you know what happens? I'll see if I can get streams and look for the most. But it has to be. I don't want an artist. I'm looking at 90s up.
I need to Google something.
Drop your phone, Auntie.
I have to Google something.
No.
Please
drop
now.
your phone. Turn it upside down.
Oh, God.
Okay, maybe noughties. Let's say 2000s.
All right.
2000s up. But nothing lower than that. I don't want to go and bring a CK or something. Or bring this
No,
thing.
it doesn't have to be Nigerian artist now.
No. Classicals.
Anyone else.
Yeah, classicals. Not Nigerian artist. The classical. Yeah, 2000s up. Something classical that you know. So just give me the names of your artists. Let me search and get those names. Just give me the names of your artist.
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, nice.
Sam Smith.
Okay, I'll just take the first one that comes here.
Oh, which one?
That's in 2000.
This one has featuring Burna Boy.
No.
That's an
Oasis.
one. Yeah, Oasis.
Yeah, my Oasis.
Yeah.
You know this song?
No.
I don't know the lyrics.
You know that? Okay, let's see. Let me see. Orlando said no, you say you'd have played now, eh?
All right, any other song?
Okay, let's do for the next one. Let's see. Okay, let's go to his page now. Stay with me.
Stay with me.
Okay.
That's an easy one now.
That's an easy one, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a cappella. So, okay, come here.
All right.
Come and say.
Atella would stay with me. Oh, God.
Do I just start?
Yeah, just start. Acapella start.
Okay.
Acapella. That's a camera too. Okay.
Anyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, it's true. I'm not good at a one-night stand.
Yeah.
Woo!
But I still need love cause I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go to plan.
This guess against guess.
I don't want you to leave, would you hold my hand? Or won't you
Stay with me.
I don't know the song.
All I need.
And this ain't love is clear to see.
Wow.
So darling,
Stay with me. Oh my gosh.
You come over with your clap, John. This guy was in there at your wedding.
Wait.
Okay, that was good.
How do you come back from that?
That was good.
All of us are afraid right now.
This one. Because with this voice, we tell me to sing now, we tell you to play Jadi Shoki. Daddy come, daddy come. Okay, so Titi, let's go for you. Let's go for you. Let's go for you. Let's go for you, Titi. So you go pick the artist. I'll go to that artist page and
Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill. Oh, interesting. Interesting. And the first song, just guess the first Lauren Hill song with over 690 million plays.
Ew.
Incidentally, on Apple Music, Lauren Hill, the Miseducation of Lauren Hill is the most played streamed album.
Wow.
Of course, Thriller comes second to it. Miseducation of Lauren Hill is number one. I just found out a day or two ago. So which is the number one song here? It has over 690 million plays.
Yeah, no, Mike.
Guess the song it is.
Is, what, not Do Up, that thing?
690 million plays.
Oh, which one? Tell me. Which one?
Oh! Give it up for Tia.
Okay. So I'm going to chop them out a bit.
If you chop your score, because as it starts now, Atella score is already very high. My producer is going to give me the score now very soon.
All right. Okay, let me think. All right. Healing my pain with his finger. Right?
You should support now. Give
Healing my life with his word. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Killing my whole life with his words. Killing me softly.
Love it.
With his song.
Give Chef Gloria, I was moving to the job. Said, give Chef Gloria a mic to this stage. Right? Okay. All right. Winfrey.
Come on.
Winfrey, oh yeah, your artist.
Give us an artist now.
What artist do you want?
Any artist.
Give us your artist.
Give
us your artist.
Sade.
Oh!
After being modest.
Your shakara is much.
Okay. So with the top song here, it has 437 million listens.
Wow.
Guess what song it is?
Sweetest Taboo.
Sweetest Taboo?
It has to be.
It's not?
Are you serious?
It's not.
Which one?
It's not. It's not.
Really?
Which one?
That's some mad trivia, right?
Think about that one.
Oh, Sade. Smooth Operator. Woo! She knows Sade.
Hey,
Smooth Operator.
Give it up for Winfrey. Smooth Operator.
That's what
Smooth Operator. Let's sing with her now. Smooth Operator. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago, west to
across the north and south to Kilago.
That's all. Thank you.
Oh, come on. Oh, Winfrey, try.
Easy.
Thank you for
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Dotty, you're the final contestant here. So let's see.
Who is the contest?
What artist are you going for?
I'd say John Legend.
John Legend.
These guys are.
I mean, let's do
John Legend. Let's go. John Legend.
The top song here with what?
The number.
2 billion.
2 billion.
John Legend is about the most. No, he's one of the most streamed. Drake is number one on Spotify.
Yeah.
Drake is number one. John Legend is top there. 2 billion. 361 million.
Wow.
636,659.
Wow.
All of me.
What else?
All of me.
It has to be. Let's
go. Dotty. Let's go. All right.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you're kicking me out. I got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't
figure you out, something like that. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright.
This is the light part of the song.
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
How are you breathing?
You're crazy, but I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges. All your perfect imperfections. Woo! Give your all to me. I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning.
Let's go.
'Cause I give you all of me. Woo! Babe, and you give me all of you.
Woo! You killed it. Killed it.
Nice one.
Killed it.
The way we used to do now is those that perform that we go to the kitchen and eat. You understand? Right? So
Those that didn't perform, what happened?
those that didn't. Let's go to the shoki. Alexito.
Alexito.
Baby wala Colombo.
Baby wala Colombo. Baby wala Colombo. Baby wala Colombo.
Baby wala my life. Let me say you love me.
You wala my day. Leave me.
We have to eat solo fires. Let's head over to the kitchen. Wow. And our winners today is Atella.
Wow.
VR Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results. So
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take.
I choose to
Ejeki,
stay.
close the show, Yifadala.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, shiny, yeah. So recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now. His name is...
So, have you ever wondered what happens behind the curtains of a man's mind? Or perhaps you're one of those who wonder...
Doing a whole lot of prepping to get this ready from scratch. We'd like for you guys to taste it out and tell us exactly what you think about it.
Okay, so one caveat here. Atella is opposed to shellfish, actually.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we're going to have you do the tasting. You're going to do all the tasting for us today.
Yes, Dotty.
Yeah.
All the food.
Please have a taste and let us know.
Great.
Yeah.
Atella, you can drink water.
Wow, Winfrey.
This is looking really good.
It looks great. Yeah.
Thank you.
It looks
Thank you.
amazing. So there's a lot of shellfish in here. So
Yeah, so Chef, tell us what we have in there.
He's staying so far back from it right now.
It's just instinct.
Yeah, that's prawn.
Yeah.
And in there we have coconuts, we have pineapples, we have bell peppers, onions, a whole lot.
Looks so
What do you think? More.
Normally, because I'm on screen, I won't want to. But if you leave me with this,
wow,
you just see
the pineapple.
There's no two-way about it.
Wow.
No two-way about it. It's really... Thank you.
It's
amazing.
It looks amazing, smells amazing, and I know it's going to taste amazing as well. And honestly, if we had known, we would have done some kind of chicken something.
Oh my God.
Sorry about that. But you can see how good it looks.
It
looks amazing.
Thank you so much, guys. It's been a wonderful pleasure having you.
Yes,
We will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
All right then, bye.